Happy New Year, everybody. We're taking a little couple week break off. Here's a bonus episode we recorded back in November for you guys with the Todd. So sit back, enjoy, and we will see you next week.
Hey guys, we're coming here with just a little bonus episode. This is just this won't probably be released on a Tuesday. This is just to fuck around because the Todd is in town with Zach, and so we're hanging out. And we wanted to do, since we've done our top 5 favorite horror movies for Halloween, we wanted to do our top 5 metal albums. And that was my idea, and I fucking hate that I did it. But Todd's like, can we at least go 8? I'm like, yeah, we can go 8. So now I hate it even more. But here it comes.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
It's alive!
I was with you.
They're coming to get you. What a power of Christ. This is
Me?
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
So, top 8 metal albums.
Top 8 metal
Ocho.
albums. And I'm going to have to start this off with, I couldn't put Clutch in my list because I don't consider them metal, even though they're my favorite band of all time. I had to leave them out.
Every time I see you on here, you're always wearing it's something Clutch. I don't care if it's a hoodie, it's a sweatshirt, it's just a t-shirt, hat. It's all Clutch.
Yeah. Love that band.
That's because the spar always comes through. He's Clutch.
That's right.
Love it.
I'm not arguing, Matt. Clutch is a badass band. They're one of my favorite bands too.
So I think, Todd, you're going to lead this off, my man. And we'll just go circle around, and then I don't think we'll make fun of each other's choices. I don't think. You guys might ridicule me on a couple because I'm starting from back in the day whenever I started to get into metal.
Well, see, for me, that's really all there is, because like basically I listen to the same shit that I used to listen to, and I haven't really gone out of my way to look for new stuff because, I guess I'm fucking old. I don't know. Fuck it.
I would like to preface it from my end that we kind of talked about criteria being these are albums that you always listen to. You listen to them front to back. You don't skip songs, and they're always the go-tos. And so I had to. I mean, I spent the last week and a half just kind of rolling through that, and then I found myself having albums that were like definites on this list, and just listening to work, doing whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, fucking pull the phone out, skip the track, and went, oh shit, I got to take that off now, And so it was pretty amazing for me, but I actually like my list. So because there could be the leanings of how much metal, not metal, all that. My number 8 is Queensryche's Operation Mindcrime. That is one that I front to back every time. I mean, dude, I lose my voice because I sing the whole album, and I'm not, Jeff Tate worthy. So
shit, you try to sing that?
Can't get that high pitched shit, man.
Oh man, I'd have to hit
let's
it
just say
before I even tried.
Yeah, it's heavy, shitty falsetto. Yeah. Wrong album, but yeah, you got the idea.
I'm just trying to hit the notes. I'm trying to think. That's freaking high, man. Yeah.
Operation Mindcrime.
Very high. All right, Matt. What about you? What's your number 8?
Okay, so I'm going back in the day. White Zombies, Les Exorcisto, Devil Music, Volume 1.
Volume Uno. That's a good one, yeah.
When that came out, it was like... Well, see, that was the thing. Whenever I was a kid, I would go stay the night at my grandparents' house, and they had MTV back when it was worth fucking listening or watching. And then I...
You mean the one they still played videos and shit?
Yeah. And I love the Headbangers Ball, but this was past who the first dude was. It was like Ricky Ragman, I think.
Yeah, Ricky Ragman was the first dude.
Yeah. Well, no, he wasn't the first dude. He was the one that I was listening to. There was some bleach blonde dude that done it before him. Whatever, doesn't matter. But the first time I seen Thunderkiss, I was just like, holy shit, this guy gets it. I was like, this video is awesome. This music is great. So whenever I got that album, it was just like from front to back. I could still listen to it to this day. I would skip Thunderkiss, but there's a bunch of fucking good songs on that album.
Yeah.
And White
Yeah,
Zombie's one of
it's-
those bands where if you like one song, you're pretty good.
Kinda like
You're
them
gonna be
all,
all right with liking the rest.
Yeah, yeah. Good pull, Matt. Good pull. You're right, way back in the day.
Yeah.
All right. My number 8 is I guess I've been in Texas too long, but I'm gonna go with Pantera, Cowboys from Hell.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
I know that's probably, if it's on your list, I'm sure it's a little further down the list. Just solid start to finish. Like, I can listen to it all the way through. It's got so many great fucking songs on it. And that album kind of blew my mind the first time I heard it.
Yeah. The riffs. Just
Oh,
hearing
dude,
those
yeah.
fucking
It's
riffs.
a psycho holiday.
Yeah. Good shit, man.
We will have, I think we will have, we will have same bands but different albums, I think, as we go through this.
Probably.
Pretty
Probably.
good.
John, what you got for number 7?
Before I do that, Adam Curry, Spar. Adam Curry.
Adam Curry.
Big
That's right.
blonde-
The podcast king.
big
actually.
blonde-headed-
Okay. Yep. All right. I knew there was a guy before Ricky, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, my number 7.
Yeah.
Parkway Drive, Ire.
Holy shit.
Just that I am front to back on that. Every fucking song on it is a banger. I came into Parkway Drive later in life, and man, that's just one of them. That's
It's
my
good.
number 7.
It's a good album, man.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, Matt, what you got for your number 7, sir?
Okay, well, my number 7 was we were sitting at Ozfest on the lawn waiting for the show to start because so many good bands were going to be playing that year. Like Slayer was on the bill that year, Primus was on there, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But sitting on the lawn, there was like, if you haven't heard this band before, they're opening on the second stage, and they played the song. And as soon as I heard it coming through the speakers, me and Derek Dirks jumped up. We took off running over to the second stage to watch them. It was the first time I watched them. The next time I seen them was at the Extreme Hoedown, and they didn't open second stage; they closed it. I got to meet all the dudes. They all signed my Exorcist t-shirt that I was wearing because I ran up to the side because for some fucking reason Kid Rock was playing on the next stage. And people were like, are you going to go watch Kid Rock? I was like, well, I just watched this band. That's like getting jerked off after you just had great sex. And that sounds stupid. So I ran up, started talking to him. Joey signed my Exorcist shirt first. And he's like, are you sure you want me to sign this? I was like, fuck yeah. And so he autographed it, like the whole band autographed it. I still have the shirt. I didn't even wash it. There's like still salt stains around the top of the neck from my sweat. But I sat there and talked to Corey and Jim Root about, because the Blair Witch Project had just come out and they had watched it on the bus and we were sitting there talking about it. So Slipknot's first fucking album.
Yeah. Self-titled, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Good fucking album.
I think
I was there at that Ozfest.
You were there at the Ozfest. You weren't there at the Extreme Hoedown.
No, definitely wasn't at the Hoedown.
But that's when I seen what side of the stage they were coming off of, so I just ran up there and started yelling at them, and they all just came over. I was like, "This is so great," because I knew they were going to get big. I didn't know if they knew, but it was fucking something to me.
Fuck yeah, dude!
You gotta love the Midwest. Only in the Midwest can you have a fucking big show, and it's called the Extreme Hoedown.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Nothing but corn and hate, man. Thank God for that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. My number 7 is gonna be Carcass Swan Song.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you what, It is probably their most rock and roll album. It's probably the least metal-y album that they have, but it's probably my favorite fucking Carcass album. It's just,
Yep.
it's perfect. The
The
riffs, the guitars,
guitar
the
playing.
drums, yeah,
Oh,
and
so
just
fucking good.
just the song structure and uh, the premise of the song. I love that whole fucking album. I cannot skip a song on that
Yeah,
record.
and even their latest album, my God, and it's just like they're still so fucking good.
They're I was torn between putting a Heartwork or
Oh,
Swan
yeah.
Song, but I got to go Swan Song if I can only pick one.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Plus that fucking voice, man. That's badass shit,
It's not gone away either, man. He could still fucking pull it off, man. That
Yeah.
newest album's just bad as shit.
Yeah, I love it. That's it.
I would
That's
have
what I got.
my Carcass album has always been Tools of the Trade. I think that's
Oh,
just because
yeah.
when it came out, I gravitated towards it. But yeah, Carcass
It's tough to
underrated.
beat. It's hard to pick your favorite of that band, but yeah, Zach done
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. All right, Todd, what you got? Number 6.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I just realized that we are very much creatures of our habitat, because
Yes.
most of our bands, as I'm hearing this and I'm looking at my list, are all like Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Well, it's what you get first. I mean, it's what you get
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So my number 6 is Static X, Wisconsin Death Trip.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. That's a
That
fantastic
is
album.
that is a front to back. I mean, drop dead yellow banana bricks all day long.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, John. Yeah. I remember they opened up for Fear Factory. Their album hadn't come out yet. They had a
Yeah.
song on the
Yeah.
Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky
that?
song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bled for days. We see, dude, it was awesome because we seen Spine Shank, Fear Factory, and Static X when
Oh,
Zach was living out in Phoenix at the Mason Jar.
Yeah.
I ended up
that's right.
staying an extra day and changing my flight because I'm like, dude, we're going.
Hell yes.
And then I literally, over the course of the next year, seen Static X 6 more times during that year.
Well, I think Wayne said that they were disco metal.
Yeah.
It's a fucking groove
Keeping
to it.
disco evil since 1998.
Yep. We saw them again, didn't we? In Phoenix, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
When we drove
remember that.
when we drove down there. There's so many stories for that one. Another time.
Another time. All right, Spar, what you got?
For number 6, Suffocation, Pierce from Within.
That's a good
When I was younger, I was just like, I want something more heavy. The heavier I can get, the better. And that album was just blistering fast. And the fucking breaks, the breakdowns to the change. It's just the first time you hear it, you're like, what just happened right there? But then after you listen to it, you're like, no, that's the greatest shit I've ever heard. It's fucking fantastic. I don't think that band, there's like no original members in that band anymore, but Pierce from Within is a fucking fantastic album.
It's definitely fucking metal, for sure.
If it wouldn't echo so much, I'd give you the slow clap.
Oh, all right.
Not bad. Okay. Where are we on? 6?
Yep.
Okay. My number 6, I'm kind of torn at this point. So this is what I went with. I went with COC Deliverance.
Fuck yes.
I love COC. It's probably one of my all-time favorite bands. And it's like they're a blues band pretending to be a metal band. That's what they are. But they fucking nail it. And I don't know. It's they've got so many albums that I can just I could probably just put like 4 of their albums. If we had a top 10, there'd probably be, or a top 12, 15. There'd be at least 4 of their albums on this list.
I got to watch those guys open. I think you were with me. We went and watched Clutch, and they opened, but it wasn't the Pepper Keenan COC. It was the
Correct. Yes.
Yeah,
that
it was
was the Elephant Riders that I saw them on that tour.
because it was the hardcore before Pepper joined. That they
Right.
It was
The
fucking
Blind.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
No, it was before Blind.
Oh,
It
wow.
it was before Blind.
That's right. You're right. Yeah. They opened,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, because Pepper was singing on Blind. This was the this was the hardcore. I think they call it hardcore or whatever they were. Before.
I forget that I'm talking to you two, and we've been to
a
lot of over
100 fucking shows.
Yeah.
We went to see Clutch like fucking 7 times.
At least 7 times. Yeah. That's what I got, man. Todd, you're up. You're on deck, buddy. What's up?
All right. My number 5 is kind of a random reach, but man, it just is one of those albums that just stuck with me, and that's Mudvayne's The End of All Things to Come.
I'm a big fan of Mudvayne. I do like Mudvayne.
And just for people listening, the single off that album was Not Falling, but the rest of that album is so much better than that song. You know,
yeah,
so it's
exactly.
But I mean, that's my gym workout. That's, you know, anything. Man, I want to get pumped. Boom. That's what I throw on.
Fuck, that bass player is so fucking devastating. He's so fucking good.
Yes.
Dude, and he's literally, I mean, he grew up like, what I want to say, like 20, 30 minutes down the road from where Zach used to live in Mansfield. That's where he's from. Ryan's from there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if you're familiar, but their first album, I'm trying to remember what it's called.
LD50 or something. It was some kind of pill.
Yeah, they're from Peoria.
Yeah.
But
they played in Effingham before they started doing the makeup and shit. Yeah.
The guy that does most of my mixing and producing for me now, he actually recorded the first Mudvayne record.
I love that. Nothing to Gain is one of my favorite songs. And
yeah,
Is that a
LD50.
good song?
LD50.
Is that a
LD50.
is that a precursor for something, Matt? Is that a precursor?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Good shit.
All
It's
right,
fun.
Matt.
What you got, Matt?
I'm up to number 5.
I believe so.
Okay, I had a tough time picking which album, but for number 5, I'm going with Typo Negative's Bloody Kisses.
Good pull. I
Because-
would have gone with October Rust.
I love
Bloody Kisses.
October Rust too, but I was going back to which ones I played the most. And Bloody Kisses is just a masterpiece. I think it's freaking great all the way through. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I love that. I still love that album.
I like I said, October Rust is probably for me, but Bloody Kisses is a damn good album for sure.
I think my favorite type of song is probably Anesthesia, but that wasn't till quite a few years later. But when I went back, I was like sitting here racking my brain about which type of album I like the most, and I was like, fuck, it's got to be Bloody Kisses. It has to be.
I get it. Very cool. All right, my number 5. I'll tell you what, this album would be higher or lower down on the list. It'd be closer to number 1 if the snare on this album was recorded a little better, or it wasn't a fucking piccolo snare, because it's just badass. And it's basically a project band containing members of Pantera and COC, which I've already previously, listed. So I'm gonna go with Downs Nola.
Yes.
That's the only thing I can say that's bad about that album is that snare drum drives me fucking up the wall. But other than that, it's just, it's perfect.
Stone the Crow is one of my favorite songs. I mean, I can listen to that. Just
Rehab.
there's so many good.
Yeah, it's just like I said. we had to pick shit that we wouldn't skip. I cannot skip one single song on that.
Yeah, and I went and watched those guys too up there in Champaign, and just being able to listen to Pepper and fucking Keith from fucking Crowbar just fucking killing it up there.
Yep.
It was fucking awesome.
Love that band. All right, Todd. We're not.
Damn it, Zach! I'm gonna tell you what. Right now, I just about put that album on my list too. So, fuck, we're too close of friends. I feel.
Yeah.
Like-minded individuals.
Definitely.
Been hanging out with each other too damn long, apparently.
I think so.
All right, Todd.
Well, I'm gonna pull my poll now because I know it's gonna come up again later. But Machine Head, Burn My Eyes.
Fuck yes.
Damn solid album. Also I think they played the first time I saw them live was at the same Oz Fest that I was at with you that Slipknot played, and they were on I think they were on the main stage, but they were one of the very first bands. Matt.
No.
They were.
Yeah, I think that was. They were still playing during the daytime, which was crazy.
Yeah, that they were like maybe the very first band, or maybe.
But it sucked because they were on the Burning Red album, which of all their albums, I like that one the least, other than the Message in a Bottle cover that they did, which was great. But they did play Davidian at the end of it, so it was fucking badass.
Yeah. I think I found that album, Todd, randomly. I was just in a record store, and that was back when I would just look at CDs and be like, well, that looks pretty fucking evil, and just pick something. That was back in the day before Apple, iTunes, and all that shit. So
yeah, when you had to hear about stuff from word of mouth, or you just actually like brought your tapes or albums over to your buddy's house, was like, you gotta hear this.
And I did that with this album a lot. I think I shoved it down everybody's throat after I listened to it and wore it out. I bought 2 cassette tapes of this. That's how long ago it was.
But for me and you, Zach, that was the one album that was like, hey, have you heard this? And I was like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, we were sharing. It was like, oh, dude, how have we not talked about this?
Yeah.
I actually got it from when I was in the military. We had a bunch of guys that were stationed in Japan. We were trading airplanes thing. But he had gotten the album in Japan. And I'd gone over to where they were staying and was hanging out, having some beers after work, whatever. And he's jamming this shit. And I am just like, who the fuck is this? He's like, oh, it's this band Machine Head, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I have to find this. I had to go look at like several stores to find it. And I have never not owned it since. I mean, it's like a Catcher in the Rye thing. I have a physical copy of Burn My Eyes, no matter what.
As do I. I've still got the CD for it. And other than the Burning Red, after that one, everything else that they've released has been fucking killer as well.
Yeah. They actually have a new album out. I don't know if you've checked it out or not. It's really good.
I haven't. They were trying to get on that new metal trend or whatever, which I don't blame them. I mean, Slayer even did it. It's like you try to get on it, but it's just like, man, just stick to your guns. And they went back to it. And Rob Halford's so fucking amazing.
Yeah. Amen. All right, Matt, what you got?
Just call him Rob Half.
Oh, fuck, I did. I said the wrong fucking name.
You did. Maybe you should. I think Matt just broke the law. Breaking the law.
No, I was thinking of another.
It's Rob Flynn.
I know it's Rob Flynn. I was thinking of another.
But you said Halford, and I was like,
Now I'm trying to ruin shit on my list, am I? No, I'm sitting here looking at. No,
it's the 22nd door, Matt. It's the 22nd door. It's okay.
I know it. Bring it back up. No, leave that in there. My fuck up that time.
Hey, nobody still knows what the fuck that is because I edited all that shit out. So
yeah, but
no one would
I was
ever
looking at my list. I was like, what? Because I got like 27 fucking albums wrote down here, and I was looking up through it, and I was like, I'm gonna put.
Wait a minute, I might change my mind at the last second.
I was like, I think I'm gonna put Painkiller up there because I really love that one. But then I was like, shit. Said the Rob Flynn. Of course, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that album's so good. It didn't. I didn't keep. Okay, we'll keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, we gotta keep going. Come on, what you got?
Is it me
It's
Yeah.
you. It's your turn. Yeah.
for number 4?
For number 4.
Carcass
Number-
Swan Song. You motherfucker.
Well,
Hey.
that just means it means more to you than it does to me because it was higher up on my list. But yeah,
Sorry.
we already hit it. We already nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the old stuff, but that like we already went through it. But that
Yeah, I was gonna
spent
say
so much time in my
it's the
CD
least
player.
metal
It's just-
album that they have, but it's good.
Oh, it's so good.
We're gonna have to listen to that after this is over, Todd. All right. So my number 4, we can go ahead and just kind of scrape over too, because it's also Machine Heads Burn My Eyes. How about that?
Fuck yes. Look at this.
So-
Us all agreeing on things.
Yeah. Like-minded individuals agreeing on things. What? All right, Todd, we're up to number 3. What you got?
Okay. I'm just gonna say it now because we'll skip over, but that would be Down Noah also.
Holy shit.
If it weren't
No
for
wonder
that
we all
fucking
like
snare
each
drum,
other.
If it weren't for that fucking snare drum. God,
I don't
Fucking
mind
crazy.
the snare. I don't mind the snare. So
I do.
I wasn't
moving.
That's the only thing that listen to it again and be like, yeah, that doesn't sound right.
No, I wasn't even joking earlier when I said I was about ready to put Down Nola on there. We'd all 3 fucking had that shit because it's so fucking good.
It's so fucking good. All right, Matt, number 3.
I had to drop the Down Nola for Pantera's vulgar display of power.
Power. Yep. That almost made my list too. I had to go with Cowboys.
Oh,
instead.
that when that came out and I bought that and I just listened to it, I was like, this is the heaviest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's
I was just
fucking
like,
solid shit.
Fucking
sure.
the guitar playing in that, the fucking aggressiveness. It's just like, dude.
Yeah,
Hell yes.
good shit. All right, my number 3 is COC again.
Wow.
Wise Blood.
Wise Blood.
Yeah, I knew where you were going. I knew where you were going too.
So out of my top 8, there are basically 3 COC bands in there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because
got-
you got down, and you got 2 COC albums in there.
Yeah,
Because
so Pepper's in 3 of them. Yeah.
yeah, I fucking love it. Like I said, blues band pretending to be a metal band. That's my jam.
Oh, it's
What can I say?
so good. So good.
Yeah. All right, Todd, on to number 2.
Fear Factory. Obsolete.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Solid fucking record.
Now, here's the thing. I normally would always say demanufacture,
Yeah.
but I found myself as I was going through it. As soon as I hit Dog Day Sunrise, I'm
Dog
like,
day
boom.
sunrise,
Mhm.
every day of my life. Yeah, I hear you.
But then, talking with Andrew last night, he's like, that wasn't on the original release, and I was like,
Nope.
It was on the Digipack. Yep, the second.
Was it demanufacture and remanufacture?
Yeah, remanufacture had the extra
Yeah,
songs on it. Yeah.
Which, can I just tell you this? For the first time in over 20 years, they have finally released another remix album, Recoded. It came out last Friday. Dude, I have been jamming that. I have never realized how much I missed their just techno remixes of their stuff.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
it's
Yes.
so good.
Yeah, that's the only
I
kind of
I will bring up.
I'll listen to.
I'll bring up a little story because at Ozfest, we had watched Fear Factory play, and then it was later on. I was standing in the shade just waiting because Godsmack was playing. And who the fuck wants to listen to that? So I was standing in the shade, and I see Dino come walking out, and he's got like 2 6-foot chicks on each side of him wearing bikinis, and he's carrying
And he's
his
like
guitar.
5'3".
Oh, he's a small dude, and I was like, I didn't want to interrupt him, but I was like, Dano, I just yelled, and he looked at me, and I gave him the goat. He gave it back. I was just like, oh, I feel good. I didn't bother him, but he recognized me. I was like, good times. Now I'm back in the shade until this fucking bullshit music ends.
Nice. Nice. All right, Matt. Number 2. What you got?
Slayer, Rain and Blood.
Solid. Brutal. Definitely fucking
Now-
metal.
Now, for the technical difficulty people, was that raining in blood or rain in blood?
Rain and Blood.
Was that rain like it's raining?
No, it's
Or-
like you rule. You
Okay.
rule in blood.
Okay.
Fucking assholes.
Just wanted to clarify.
From the beginning of that, the first time I heard that album, I thought Tom Araya's voice at the beginning was a fucking guitar squeal.
Yeah.
At first, it's just like, whoa, yeah. Well, don't hurt yourself, man. It's
Yeah. Fucking A, yeah. Fucking
everything about that album. That's just so fast paced and fucking brutal.
And as far as metal goes, that's pretty fucking evil.
It's the best. Well, I love so many Slayer albums, but that one,
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
that one's top for me. And then, like, well, you got Hell Waits, and well, there's so many others, but that's my top.
Right on. Well, my number 2 is this was hard for me, but it's Tool's. Some people call it enema. Some people call it anemia. I'm going to call it that one record that's got the weird shit on the front of it, but they're all like that.
Anima?
Anima? Phenomena?
It's what the A and the E are together. Like they're a different.
I
It's
always
the one
said
that's got
it.
Hooker with a penis on it. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
great
it's-
album.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal as fuck. You can't beat Danny Carey playing drums. The guy's a fucking machine, and I don't know how the fuck he can play in all those different time signatures at the same fucking time, but he does. And I've seen it live, and it fucking pisses me off every time I see him. And I'm not even a fucking drummer.
Well, you play drums, but
Not like that. No.
that's a great album.
I think the last time I saw Tool, I was with Schmeebs, and I just kind of nudged him and like, that motherfucker. I just nudged Schmeebs like, look at that motherfucker up there. Who the fuck's he? God damn, he's good. You know,
Yeah. Oh man.
because he can pull all that shit off live. It's
He kills
just
it.
insane. All right, we're on the home stretch, gentlemen.
Number
I just-
one from the Todd.
I just want to say this real quick. Zach, you're really lucky that you don't have an actual drum set up here, because I was so tempted last night to be like, to twist the cane off.
Oh shit, those have happened before, multiple times at my house. My 30th birthday was pretty badass. I had like 6 people playing Twisted Cane all at once in my garage. And then we'd switch
I
out.
hooked up the guitar and just jammed it while you guys rocked it out.
Which the even
I'm saying.
funnier part about that is that Twist the Cane and Dirty Black Summer are almost musically identically the same song.
You calm down with that shit. You just leave it alone. You don't need to point out the obvious, Todd.
If it's not broken, you don't fix it. How about that?
Oh, Tommy Victor, we all love him. All right.
Well, Tommy Victor wasn't playing on that. He didn't play till later.
I thought he was on Dirty Black Summer.
No. That was still Christ. Tommy Victor didn't come in until Black Acid Evil. That was still John Christ.
God Christ.
Yep.
All right. My number one, As I Lay Dying in Ocean Between Us.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a good shit.
That album, dude, it's a go-to for everything. Now, mind you, I'm a big, like, I'm just gonna go for a drive and listen to an album. And some of those albums I'm not allowed to listen to when other people are in the car, especially when we're on tour. Machine Head
Yeah.
doesn't happen because it's frowned upon when you're in a van with a trailer full of gear doing 90. Just, banging your head like, yeah, like Bruno Marie, yeah. So I just kind of fell in love with this album, and it's just front to back. I love it. And, you can have your feelings about Tim and everything else, but the biggest part about it is like him and Rob Halford are the two big musical lessons that I have been so happy to learn. One being, whatever your principles and ideals are or anything else, you love what a person creates. You don't
Fuck
look
yeah.
at the person, you look at what they create. And if they create something that speaks to you in such a way, that, you love it for what it is. The other one with Tim is that, you just kind of love the art of forgiveness, I guess is the best way to put it. We all fuck up, we all make mistakes, and it's so hard, especially in our current social state, that it's like you screw up and man, you can never come back from it, but you can't.
Yeah.
And that's the
No.
point. And that, I don't know,
Learn-
man.
Yeah, I totally get it. You're talking to two guys
So, yeah.
that fuck up every week on this fucking stupid podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not on this podcast every week.
Good pull, man.
Yeah.
Very good pull. All right, Matt. What's it going to be?
My favorite metal album of all time is Danzig 2, Lucifage.
I knew that was coming.
That's
I knew it was Danzig. I didn't know which one.
No,
was
it's
gonna go-
2.
I was going to go with 1 or 2, but okay, that makes sense.
It's a masterpiece. It's absolutely flawless all the way through it. His voice is fucking amazing. It's just I can listen to it right now. I could put it on right now and just be like, yep, I'm 17 again, and I love this fucking album. The
Pass
first
me a
one,
Natty Light, bitches.
no, I wasn't down to that level, but Natty Light's
Hey.
fine. I don't know.
Got to start somewhere, bro.
It's fine. I don't know. No, it's just I heard Mother or whatever, but I didn't hear Mother until it was like from Thrall, Demon Sweat Live.
Demon Sweat Live, yeah.
And then went back and started listening to the Danzig shit. I got it. The Misfits, Samhain, Danzig, even the Black Arias. I was like, this guy can't do anything wrong. I just love everything this guy produces. But Danzig 2 is my favorite metal album of all time.
That boy can sing. That boy can sing.
Yes.
Very nice.
Let's have it,
Well,
Zach.
All right. Well, Todd already hit it. I was going to go with Fear Factory's Obsolete. So
Oh shit. Okay, we've covered a bunch of our own stuff back and forth.
yeah, back and forth. Yeah, that's my go-to. If I have to drive 120 from Salt Lake City, Utah to Phoenix, Arizona, and get pulled over by a cop in a construction zone, that's what I'll be listening to. So, true story.
Hell yes. I do. I do love that album. I own that too as well. It's fucking. We've all picked some good ones.
Well, guys, this
I
was
was a little surprised I was the only one with some typo in there. I thought there was going to be more typo, but
fun. Well, you said 8, motherfucker. You said 8.
I didn't say 8. I said 5. Todd
Okay, well,
cranked it up
they
to
wouldn't have
the
been in
8,
my 5 either.
Exactly. 50.
You would have
And
heard
once
like, okay, so COC down, and that's it.
And then we had to draw limitations because I was like, Clutch isn't allowed to be on here because it's not metal. So
It's not metal. No.
Oh,
My
dude, I would have put Pyromania on here in a heartbeat.
really?
But I was like, oh, yeah, dude, I can listen to Pyromania to this day, front to back, and sing my heart out and just fucking have a blast. But it's I tried to stay with, could that album be considered a metal album, early metal? Yeah, it could, but I was like, I didn't, for the sake of what we were saying, I just kind of wanted to stay more in that true vein. and not have people, fucking listen to this going, "Hey, fucking metal, fuck you."
Yeah.
Right.
That was the thing. I was like, I can't put Clutch in there because then, like
Well,
I
I
said,
didn't put Meshuggah in here, and I didn't put any Slayer in here. What else did I miss?
Meshuggah.
I don't know,
But,
there were 3 or 4 others.
you know,
3 or
like
4
you,
others
Matt,
that I
Painkiller was one that I seriously
Yeah.
thought of. There's a couple of In Flames albums that I was
nobody mentioned.
"Ah."
Nobody mentioned the meh bands either. Like nobody had Megadeth, nobody had Metallica, but
Mm.
that would.
Well,
I-
of the big
Go ahead.
4, Metallica's my least favorite.
I get it.
And they're the one that headlines every show, and I'd rather,
because they're
I
punk.
I seriously,
They are good. They're solid. I love listening to Master of Puppets. It would be probably in top 25 for me, but it's not in my 8.
Yeah.
So before anybody says, "Where's the Metallica, man? Where's the
I'm over
man?
it.
Where's the Where's all
Well,
the speed metal, man?"
I worked with the criteria. We listened to the album front to back, so that's what I've done the last couple of
Yeah.
nights at work. And I literally, I had Anthrax, State of Euphoria, Megadeth's
Oh.
Countdown to Extinction, and I had
Beast.
Justice for All. And I found myself literally just at some point pulling my phone out and skipping a song, and I was like, I have to scratch that album off now. Oh,
Well,
fuck.
I was-
I
I get what you're saying because I was sitting here looking. I was like, I got Painkiller here. I've got Faith No More's King for a Day on here. I've got like a bunch of these fucking albums, and I was just like, I don't know if they top the ones that I got up there. It's like I want,
I
Point of
went
personal
with the same
preference,
thing for Faith No More. I went with the same thing. I was like, they're like Mastodon. Are they really a metal band, or are they just a really great fucking? They do whatever they want band.
That's exactly the point of Faith No More. I think is that they're just such a great band.
I thought about
It's
King
like-
for a Day, Full for a Lifetime too, and I came to the same conclusion. Are they really a metal band?
Yeah, I had to. Well, if I cut Clutch out, then I had to
Exactly.
pull it back for that
Yeah.
one.
That's why I put Mind Crime at number 8 because I was like, I didn't, they're metal, but they're more
Yes.
prog, and I was like, I'll just put them at number 8 so it's low, so people aren't like, oh my god.
It's still prog rock, but it's amazing prog rock.
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, we better wrap this up. We've been doing this for like 45 minutes, so
That's a
This was
good.
fun.
That's a good bonus episode for everybody. I hope they enjoy it.
and
Fucking
if they don't, they can
Get mad at us because we didn't say their favorite album.
or they can get mad at us for other reasons. So
Well, once again, the disclaimer is due to the graphic nature of this program, fuck you, it's our favorite fucking 8 albums, so kiss my ass.
Sorry if I didn't think Limp Bizkit was metal.
where's the corn, man?
I
I don't know, but would you pass the Limp Biscuit?
Dum dum. Twist.
If I can learn your entire album in like 30 minutes, get the fuck
Right.
out of here.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you later.
Later.
Fuck off. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
I was with you.
They're coming to get you. By the power of Christ.
This is
Eh?
Hello, Mr. Fancy